touching this car. Guys, here's my old daily driver right here. Before I got the M3, I was driving around in this thing. It will be remaining my daily driver if I don't trade it on Swap-A-Lease soon. But maybe if I feel like keeping the miles down on the M3, I'll pick this bad boy back up. This thing is mad comfortable. I honestly, genuinely enjoyed this thing a ton. But as you see now, it's just collecting dust here in my girlfriend's apartment complex. Anyways, today's order of business is addressing the rock chips on the M3. Tomorrow, guys, the M3 is going to be dialed in at Elite Auto Spa in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We are going to be getting a PPF done, and we're also going to be getting a ceramic coating done. And to prepare for that, we need to get rid of the rock chips on my M3. There's a lot of them. I accumulated so many of them through all the road trips from Florida, going back home to Rochester, and then also going to the Keys Motorsports. Doesn't look too bad, but today's video will be the judge of that, guys. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. Okay guys, so you can see all the rock chips that we have here on M3. There's quite a few. I'm hoping that this isn't an all-day affair. We have the tool for the job. I went and I picked up the Detector color chip kit. I got priority mail on this thing because I needed to get it super fast for the detailing. Let's open up the kit and take a look at it. All right guys, so here is the Detector color chip touch-up paint system. The kit includes a lot of cool things. Includes a microfiber cloth, includes some latex gubs, because this is what you actually are gonna spread the paint with if you don't use one of the other tools in here. There's a couple droppers in here. Here is some towel for wiping away the paint with the actual main attraction of the kit here, which is the paint and the seal act. So how today is gonna work is we have the paint here, which is my specific paint code, which is S34, which is Azurite black metallic for my M3. And we also have the seal act, which helps get rid of the excess paint once you put it in the chips. I'm gonna break this kit down a little bit further, and we're gonna go on ahead and get started on the actual chip fill. And you're also going to need some rubbing alcohol. This is what is going to help prep some of the paint chip spots so that they're nice and clean for the application of the paint and everything. One thing I also forgot to include is that in this kit is a squeegee as well. So if you do not want to use your fingers to spread the paint, you can use the squeegee method, and that works pretty well for people as well. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the latex gloves so that we have a nice clean sterile environment here. The struggle is real when you have giant hands. Okay, let's go on ahead and grab our microfiber cloth and our rubbing alcohol. So this will be our little testing bed right here. We'll start off with this paint chip that's right here on top of the hood hump. We're gonna first put a little bit of the rubbing alcohol on here. We're gonna wipe it down. Don't press too hard because obviously, you know, you don't want to scratch your paint. So now we have the paint here. Gonna shake it up a little bit, and we're gonna put it over the top of where we actually want to fill in the paint chip. So I'm gonna try my best here to get it right over the top here. All right, now that it's over the top, just all you want to do is just take your finger and just smudge it right over the top, very lightly, just like that. And then once that happens, this will slowly start to fill in paint chip, and it'll dry, and we'll take our seal act and we'll get all the excess paint off here. So this is our test bed chip here to see how this stuff works. Let's give it a couple of seconds to dry here, and then we'll take our seal act and apply it. Okay guys, so we have the seal act here. We're gonna take it, we're gonna apply some of it to our nap that it includes here, and we're just gonna take off the excess here. Don't press too hard, just kind of lightly use the seal act, and it should get all the excess paint off here. And as you can see, all the excess paint has been removed, and if you look at our spot here, you can see that it's gone, and the chip is not completely filled in, but you can start to see where it is being filled in. Once you have that, all you have to do is go get a microfiber that includes here, buff out the rest here. So as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward process. This chip obviously still needs a little bit more attention. We're gonna maybe do a couple more runs over this one, and then we'll start to cover the rest. But as you can see, it's a pretty simple, easy way to do it. It's really hard to mess it up, considering you have the Seal-Act that can remove all the excess. So we're gonna try and attack some of the chips. So I filled in the first one here completely, as you can see. I mean, you can still see the like outline of the chip, but the paint matching is really, really good. It took a couple coverage cycles to get it done, but it looks good. Now we're gonna actually try and use a squeegee. I started to use the squeegee on the last one, and I found that it does cover the chip a lot better than just using your finger. So I'm gonna demonstrate how you use a squeegee on this go. So same thing, same general idea. You just wanna take your paint here, and you wanna, this is tough because this one's at an incline, so I'm hoping that it doesn't completely run down. But take your paint here, take just enough paint. All right, then you're gonna take your squeegee and you're just gonna run it over, just like so. All right, then, just like the other steps in the process, there you go. So this chip will need a couple more coverages, but as you can see, that's just one, and it filled it in pretty good. So we're gonna continue the process on the rest of the hood, and when we're finished up, I'll show you what the whole entire hood looks like. Alright guys, so I have pretty much done the whole entire hood on the car, and it looks so much better. Like, this is the best 70 bucks that I think I've ever spent in my life. So come here and take a look. From a distance, like, you can't even really see the rock chips anymore. There's one little spot here that I missed that I'll have to get tomorrow, but unless you look really, really close, you cannot see any more of the rock chips. So that just goes to show you just how well this system works, and I highly recommend it to all of you. The PPF is going on tomorrow, and it's gonna look super clean, and it's gonna look perfect. And I mean, I couldn't ask for a better outcome, guys. So stay tuned this week. There's gonna be some great content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace. And I completely missed. That was not a good start. Well, that sucks. That is really interesting how that works, dude.